Hello and happy Sunday, everybody. It's yet another Sunday. Today is Sunday, April the 14th, and this is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. And we are going to be talking about chat number 119 today, and that is tune into the present. And if you are watching this later, if you're watching it on youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg, or if you're watching it later from our blog, www.ifyouhaveanegg.com. And if you don't want to hear all the hi hellos, because this was filmed live, if you don't want to hear all the hi hellos, just go ahead and scroll over to about 10 minutes. And if you're joining us live and you don't want to hear the hi hellos, you need to wait and come back after we've been talking for about 10 minutes, because it's getting ready to start. And hey, Jennifer. So yeah, that was the first one. So it's getting ready to start. We're going to say all of our hi hellos and then we'll get right into it. Hello, Cheyenne. And yeah, hi, Cheyenne, and hi, my Christy. So has everybody had a great day today? Hello, Chris. And is anybody in the wicked weather path? Because if you are, I need to know that you guys are okay. And hey, Sherry from Connecticut. So we thought we were going to get it today. Thank goodness it passed us up. We got some strong rain, but that was it. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Sherry from, I already said Sherry from Connecticut. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Carol Lou. Oh, and Carol's under the tornado watch. I am so sorry. Hello, Renee. Hello, Palma. And hello, Sandra from Dingman's Ferry. Hello, Sherry. So, yeah, we were afraid of that. Yeah, and hello, Barbara. Yeah, Barbara is exactly right. There are big winds here today. Hello, Tedders. Good to see you. Hello, Rosie. So, yeah, ladies that were under the, the severe storm warning, I don't think we're out of it yet. But hello, Star. Hello, Stacy. And oh, yep. And yes, Christy, I'm back to my normal spot. Yes, ma'am, I am. And hello, Roberta. And we have... for the second half of tonight's chat, y'all better hang around because we have a Publix haul. So I had not been to the grocery store in about, hey Daddy, I had not been to the grocery store in like almost 3 weeks. And we survived, because we were, hashtag shop your pantry. And we were doing great. Oh, and hello, Jennifer from Pennsylvania under the thunderstorm warning. Hey, Tag. Yeah, and Marianne said weather in Pittsburgh's terrible and they're under a tornado watch. So yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, we were fortunate. It's kind of skipped us. Hello, Paula. So, yeah, the second half of the chat, and hello, Kim, is going to be a Publix haul because I got to, let's see, I had about, probably about an hour and 10 minutes to myself this week, which is all the alone time that I had this week. But anyway, so I went to Publix, and hello, Sylvia from Canada. And, oh, yep, Carol's from Pittsburgh, and it's raining hard there, too. So, oh, yep, and Tedders knows all about it because they came straight through her town today. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. And yes, oh boy, Publix, Barbara. And hello, Maria from San Diego. So, it is April the 14th. It is Sunday, April the 14th. Oops, Sandra had a great week. She lost 1.4. Very good. Oh, first of all, look, I got another one of my t-shirts. I know it's backwards, but can you all read this one? Aloha, Kathy. Yeah, so why did you do something? Because the egg lady told you to. Because the egg lady told me to. So this is another one of the shirts that Casey designed, and I love this one. Look at these little sleeves. I'm telling you guys, if you, hey Irma, if y'all order from Spreadshirt, and it's Spreadshirt, not Spreadsheet, it's Spread, and then SHIRT.com, and you have to search if-you-have-an-egg, I think. Or I can post the link, later. But this one is it's probably gonna be my favorite one. I don't know, I love these sleeves with the little stripes on it, and they're not tight. They're not, it's not a tight sleeve t-shirt. Thank you, Sylvia, and hi, Bernice from Northeast Texas. And yes, thank you, Christy. Oh no, and Publix is not in New England. Oh no, Sherry. But anyway, so another Sherry. But anyway, so it's because the egg lady told me to. So, and it's a little V-neck. I don't know, it's just like a little sporty rugby shirt. Anyway, I liked it. So, and they are so soft, so soft. So if y'all want to get your egg lady merch, you can head on over to Spreadshirt.com and just search if-you-have-an-egg. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, I will put the link. I think it goes right here. Hi, Claudie. I think the link goes right here for Spreadshirt. But anyway, yeah, so y'all can still take advantage of that, and they do run sales sometimes, so so be on the lookout for that. And I'm gonna go ahead, and thank you, Claudie, and Claudie says it's a great color. I'm gonna go ahead and take a drink from my special water bottle. Hello, Sandy, because I've been working hard all day long. So I worked like a mad woman today, trying to get us set up so that we can be actually in the new kitchen center by the end of the week. So I'm trying my very, very, very best to have everything set up so that we can be operational out of the new kitchen center on Saturday. It may kill me, and I've already beat up a knee, and my muscles are all good and sore. But anyway, hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to be doing that. And thank you, my Christy, for sharing the Spreadshirt the Spreadshirt link. I keep wanting to say spreadsheet, but anyway, thank you for sharing that. So again, today, April the 14th, and we are talking about, this week we are talking about tune into the present, but last week, I want to know who went to a workshop last week. So who sat your bottom in a little chair last week? Give me a thumbs up if you attended your workshop and sat your bottom in a little chair. And if you did not, or if you did, thumbs up. Or if you attended with us here, or if you did both, let's see some hearts. Ooh, and I already see a bunch of hearts and some thumbs ups. So it looks like several of y'all went to your workshop, and it looks like a whole bunch of y'all went to your, actually attended with us here or went to both. Hello, Marlene from Florida. So yeah, so let's see some hearts if you did both. Yep, Sylvia did. Yeah, also, yeah, and another Sylvia. That's funny, 2 Sylvias, back-to-back Sylvias. Yep, and Kim. So I'm seeing a lot of thumbs up, heart, another Sandra did it. So bravo. Good job, Barbara. So bravo, ladies. Bravo to everyone. Good, good, good. Yeah, thank you, Sandra. Ooh, Janet went to her workshop and she made goal. Whoop, that was worth going to your workshop. So double bravo stickers for Janet. Good job. That is awesome. Good job. Way to go. Okay, y'all were rocking this. So a lot of y'all went last week. Was there anything different this week than in the past? Hey, Debbie. That made you all go? Because that's a whole lot of y'all that went. That either attended a workshop or met with us here, or both. So good job, ladies. Yeah. And here's your bravo stickers. There are your bravo stickers, and everybody congratulate Janet. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. So last week was chat number 118, and I did not have a weekly from last week because I had missed the week before. But last week was called Build Healthy Habits. And did anybody do your homework? I saw several people tag me before we even got off of the chat last week. So on the Building Your Healthy Habits, hold on, I'm going to sidetrack for a second. Tuesday will be Sylvia's last week on maintenance. Yay! Just be forewarned, Sylvia, it's a little scary in the beginning. And hello, Laura. It's Laura's first time with us. Laura. Everybody, welcome, Laura. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. So everybody welcome Laura. It's good to see you. And hello, Lacey. Yep, and Lacey, I'm so glad you're here. Because Lacey's getting right back on this. She's going to rock this week, isn't she? Yeah, and thank you all for the compliments on the color. Thank you. So last week we were talking about, and hello, Jennifer. So last week we were talking about building healthy habits, and a lot of people went ahead and tagged me during the chat. Y'all were tagging me for your homework. So extra good job on that. And and Marianne's determined to go to a workshop because she's only got 6 pounds to go. That is awesome. Good job. But so everybody that did your homework, extra bravo stickers for you. Mine didn't have so much to do with wellness or with weight loss or whatever. And yes, Rosie is exactly right. Laura is our new egglet. Yes, she doesn't know what she's in for, does she? Yeah. And yes, you are, Lacey. Hello, Angelia. But so mine didn't have so much to do with weight loss or wellness as it did with trying to just build a healthy habit, with something else. So my trigger was, when I got ready to, because I chew on the sides of my nails. Hello, Susie. So this one was mine, and we only had enough to do 2 of my fingers, but look at that. I did such a good job of not chewing. I didn't chew on the sides of my fingers all week long, and I managed to keep these on for, this is 8 days, and I know they should come off now. I should, change to new ones, but look at that. I managed to not booger them up. They're just barely starting to get dented on the front. But anyway, that was my homework, was to try and make it a whole week and use my trigger, the trigger of biting biting the sides of my, I don't bite my nails, but I bite the sides. But that was my trigger. But the trigger was to say, hey, hold up. This is my cue. Not going to mess up, not going to mess up the nails. And these are from the Color Street that Casey has started selling. So I'm not trying to push Color Street here. I'm just saying that's them. And since they actually worked, which for me is amazing, but since they actually worked, I will probably go ahead and start using them, because I didn't chew on my nails all week long. But Casey is doing that to try and help support our little deficit that we have going on since we've been moving into the kitchen center, because we can't possibly make up all the time that we've been spending over there getting it ready with actual payroll. So anyway, she's trying to make up a little bit with that. But anyway, Casey is doing that now. And thank you all for the bravo stickers, and thank you, Kim, for the bravo sticker. So bravo to everyone who did your homework. Good job, ladies. this week we are talking about tuning into the present. And Lacey, I guess you call it sticker nails. I don't know. Casey, you'll have to explain if you're still here. But yeah, they stick on, but it's like fingernail. It's like 6 layers of fingernail polish. And I guess I should find out more about them before I, start showing them. But and hello, Kathy from South Carolina. But yeah, but they've stayed on great, and I've been shocked. And they have kept me from chewing the sides. I know a lot of you all for your homework were working on water. So that was probably the #1 thing, was people working on getting all of their water in. So I know that must be a big one, and it's a big one for me too. Hence the water bottle from Angie at First Volunteer Bank. Thank you, Angie. Anyway, this week we are talking about tuning into the present. And I swear, hey Loretta, and I swear sometimes I really, really, really do think that someone from WW, Oprah, somebody has me bugged, or has my conversations bugged, because some weeks they know exactly what I need to hear, and I know it's exactly the same, for some of you all. Sometimes this week we talked about tuning into the present. Thank you, Loretta. We talked about tuning into the present, and this is the recipe for this week. And guess what? I can make that now that I can make my air fryer hard-boiled eggs, and I know these are soft-boiled, but I can make this recipe now since I can make those. Anyway, so this week we're talking about tuning into the present. And I'm not even kidding, during our workshop when Gwen was talking about being present, being, paying attention, and just being, hey Tara, hey Carla, about, just, oh, and hey Kathy from Stormy, Ohio. I know, I'm sorry y'all are getting it right now. And hello, Patty. So Patty, is this your first time? So if it is, everybody say hello to Patty. So Patty says, so glad to join your live. So hello, Patty. We are awesomely happy that you are here. But we were talking about being present in the moment. That's what Gwen was talking about, was, just being there, just existing right then. And she asked each one of us what one thing was that we were going to work on. And one of the ladies, when she got to her, said, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. So she couldn't even be in the moment for the 30 minutes that we were there, as a group, that we were there and we were supposed to be paying attention. She couldn't even be present, for that 30 minutes. So, in honor of her, we were talking in honor of a lot of us. We were talking about this week. So I have a couple of examples from me about being, about not being present. So how many times have you opened like a bag of potato chips? Potato chips are a downfall for me. So I can't tell you how many times I've opened a bag of potato chips, sat down, and I thought, oh, I'll eat a handful. And then I either start watching TV or looking on social media, or, or doing something else. And then I reach in to get another chip and they're all gone. And I don't remember eating them. So, that's no good. I mean, potato chips are a bad habit for me. They're a red light food for me, but especially not to enjoy them. Many times John and I would bring home pizzas. Yeah, and Christy's exactly right. Snacksident would bring home pizzas, or bring home a pizza and just open the box. And we live in this small loft, and we would set the box at the other end of the island and just open it. And we would walk by, eat a piece of pizza, go do something else, come by, eat a piece of pizza, go do something else, come by, eat a piece of pizza, and we'd look down and go, oh, well, how many pieces did you eat? Because I know I didn't just eat half of a pizza. And sure enough, we would have just each eaten half of a pizza, but not even remember it. Probably one of my worst ones here lately, and this is the one I chose to do for my homework this week, is my morning routine. Even if I get up super early in the morning, my morning routine is I get up, I drink some water, then I take my medicine, then I turn the TV on, then I make a cup of coffee, and I drink my first cup of coffee, and I'm watching for the weather. And then I'll go take a shower, if it's already time to do that, and then I'll come back, and then I'll keep watching TV, and then I'll make my breakfast, and then I'll go get dressed, and then I'll put my makeup on, and then I'll come back by, and John will come out and he'll say, hey, what's the temperature right now? And I'll say, every single morning, I don't know. And he'll be like, you've been watching the weather for like an hour. How do you not know what the temperature is? Because I'm not in that moment. I'm doing too many things. Hey, Andrea. I'm doing too many things all at the same time, and that's just noise. It's just noise at that point in the background, and I'm not actually paying attention, so I'm not in the moment, and I've just completely missed the weather. I mean, how many times would that be in an hour? They probably say it 6 times in an hour, and I've missed it all 6 times, even if it's more than that. So this week, this is what your weekly looks like. And if you don't go to a physical meeting, If you don't go to a physical workshop, then be sure and download it from online. And we did talk about that 2 weeks ago, I think. So you can go back to that one. But this week it is tune into the present. Mindfulness, being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and sensations in the moment without judging them as good or bad. So they don't have to be good or bad. Sounds simple, and yet it can be so powerful. Being more mindful can boost well-being and life satisfaction and lower stress levels. It can help you stay focused on your goals, your choices, and the changes you're making along your WW journey. Hey, Allison. Let's see. Let me skip over to here. A great way to start: the short meditations in the WW app, especially curated by our partner Headspace. Most are hey Tracy. Most are just and I'm multitasking right now. I'm reading and looking at the same time. The short meditations in the WW app, especially curated by our partner Headspace. Most are just 3 minutes long. Start with basics, a meditation to help you become more present in mind and body. When you're stressed, take a moment to pause can help. And these are the titles of these. To focus at mealtime, listen to Engage Your Senses When Eating. And when you're ready to wind down at night, spend 10 minutes on a relaxing end of day meditation. Okay, so I wanted to show that to you all. If we go to the WW app, so if you go to your WW app and hold on, I accidentally hit the thing and went all the way to the bottom. So if you scroll down and go to right here, if you go to Monkey Mind, that's what it's called this week. If you go to Monkey Mind, that's what they're talking about. So I'm going to read it to you a little bit. It says, so meditation reduces stress, improves sleep, and increases focus. So this is WW plus Headspace. Oh, and Andrea says she meditates daily, and it's amazing. And Chris downloaded the weekly for the first time on Monday. Good job. Good job. Okay, so the first one is meditate anytime, anywhere. Basics is 3 minutes. It's only 3 minutes long. Become more present in mind and body with this introductory meditation. Then there's one called Take a Moment to Pause. This is what they were talking about when they said, like if you're stressed out or whatever, just to take a moment to pause. The next one is Engage, and that's 3 minutes. Engage Your Senses When Eating, also 3 minutes. And then end of day is 10 minutes. Quiet your mind and relax your body as you get ready for sleep. So I know a lot of us talk about turning off music, or turning off the TV, turning off noise, turning off social media, things like that. At least 10 minutes, supposedly an hour before you go to bed, is even better. But just that mindfulness at the end of the day. And Jennifer diffuses essential oils. Yeah, that's a perfect way to do it. But I want to play one of these here in just a second. Oh, and Loretta says when she's stressed, she asks God to give her strength and wisdom. So, but you do that quietly, right? You're not doing that like, running down the street and trying to do your nails, while you're doing that too. You're being quiet, about it. I can't tell you how many times I've been praying and have to skip back around because I'm thinking, did I already say that? That's not good. That is not good. Hello, Mary. And okay, so we have plenty of time still about this with this first part. So a couple of things I want to talk to you all about staying in the moment. So what we did to fix the pizza problem is, instead of opening the box on the end of the island, we set it over here in the food serving area and get a plate. And hello, Sandy from Northeast Kansas. And we each get a plate, and we go get a piece or 2 pieces of pizza and sit down and eat it like humans, eat the pizza like humans. And since we started doing that, we eat half of the pizza. So instead of each of us eating a half of a pizza, if we sit down and actually enjoy the pizza, and and we even take time now to comment, oh, this must not be the same person that made it last time, because we get almost exactly the same pizza every single, if we get it every week, we get it from Barley's, which is just down the street from us, and we'll even comment, oh, this isn't the same person that made it last time, or look how many more jalapenos this person put on it, or whatever. But just being in the moment with our food, first of all, that's the only meal that John and I get to eat together every day. It's the only time that we're alone together, every day, and we're not asleep. So just taking that few minutes, just to wind down and to enjoy our pizza. So no walking by the box and just picking it up and wandering around and eating it while we're doing other stuff. We put it in the food serving area, get a piece, put it on a plate, eat it. If you're still hungry, go get another piece. And so now we're enjoying company together, we're enjoying time together, we're enjoying the pizza a whole lot more, we're actually tasting it, we're eating it more slowly, and we're eating half of one pizza instead of each of us eating a half of a pizza. So it's much more mindful, and much more enjoyable. for my homework, the homework is what, when, and where, what I'll try, when I'll try it, and where I'll try it for the meditation action plan. So what I decided to do, and I've been doing it now since Wednesday, is instead of getting up, going to the bathroom, getting my medicine, drinking some water, turn on the TV, and having the TV on the whole time, I'm not turning on the TV until I'm ready to sit down with my breakfast. So instead, I am taking the time to start getting ready, take my medicine, whatever, and then when I sit down with my breakfast, then it's time for me, because when I'm eating my breakfast, my hands are not busy, or my hands are busy eating breakfast, so I'm not also on social media, I'm not also fixing my hair, I'm not also putting on makeup, I'm not doing 3 other things, I'm just sitting down to eat breakfast. That's when I started that. Since Wednesday, that's when I've been turning the TV on, and when I do that, then I'm just watching TV and eating my breakfast, and I hear what the weather is. And so that's how come I knew that there was a storm today, that the storm system was coming through today, because I heard it all 3 times that he said it in the 30 minutes that I had the TV on. So didn't turn it on, didn't leave it on, didn't wander around without the, with the TV running around in the background, just as a distraction. Also, what I started practicing this week. Oh, and Laura says, where do you download the weekly from? Laura, you have to actually log on to www online, so you have to get on a computer and do it. You can't download it from your app or from a tablet. You have to do it at the from a computer. But what I've started doing this week, and it's made a couple people at work uncomfortable, but I think it's really important. So my meeting was on Tuesday. My workshop was on Tuesday, and then this week I had Alyssa on Wednesday. So when Alyssa wanted my attention, I got the hiccups. When Alyssa wanted my attention, instead of saying, yeah, hey, Marlene, instead of saying, yeah, and watching her and going back to my phone, watching her and going back to my phone, watching her and going back to my phone, I took her out behind the new showroom. So I took her out behind the kitchen center on Wednesday. Every time she wasn't playing, and she wanted my attention, we went out there and I sat in the grass and I just paid attention to her. So my attention was on her, my focus was on her, and I know she had a better time and I had a much more relaxing time, and she was worn out because she wanted to run and show me that she could run, the whole time. But what I've done at work the last few days though, and again, it has made a couple people uncomfortable, but instead of, okay, so Naomi, we're not talking about downloading them. If you get, and we talked about this 2 weeks ago, so I'll tell y'all real quick. If you go back to the chat 2 weeks ago and watch the second half of it, we were talking about how to do things like that, and how to print it off was one of the things. The weekly will be like this on your computer monitor. If you scoot over to the right or scoot off to the side, hello Kim, scoot off to the side and right click, then you have an opportunity to save it, as a PDF or save it as a picture, and then you can print it. But anyway, okay, so the thing that I've been doing at work that's been kind of, I don't know, it's made a couple people uncomfortable, is I'm really, really bad about typing, and somebody asks me a question and I say, yeah, and then a little while later, I'll say, what are you doing? And they'll go, well, I asked you like an hour ago and you said, yeah, and I go, no, was I paying attention to you? I didn't hear you say that. I did not hear that. And they're like, yeah, you said yes. You said yes, that we could do whatever, whatever it is. So now, this week, like number 5, who has a name now, Linda, she came in and she asked me a question that was more than just a yes or no question, and I said, give me just a second, and I finished what I was doing, and then I put it down and I said, yes, Linda, how can I help you? What can I help you with? And I just stared at her, because I said, I want to see your eyes so that I know that I'm listening to you and that you're hearing me. And she was like, okay. But it worked. It worked great because I heard every word that she said and I was able to process it, and then I was able to give her the correct answer instead of just going type and then saying, what? I didn't tell you that. Because that happens all the time for me, not paying attention to people or trying to do 15 different things at the same time. And then I get in trouble, trying to multitask. Okay, so I want you to listen to this first one. And I do want to remind everybody, this is WW property. So I'm going to be playing a little bit of this for the video. I'm not going to play the whole thing because I'm 105% sure that this is copyrighted, and I don't want to get this taken down off of YouTube. So I'm going to play just a minute of it. But this is the monkey mind. So I want everybody to watch this though. I want y'all to watch this later. Is it if I can touch it. Come on, finger. Hold on. I'm not actually touching it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, hold on, it's locked up on me. I've made it mad. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've touched it too many times and it's upset with me now, so give me just a second. Oh, seriously? Come on. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's thinking about it again. So we're going to scroll down. You're just going to scroll down through your day, and you're going to find the one that says Monkey Mind. And then listen, this is so funny. Oh.
It's quite normal when we start to meditate for the mind to jump around all over the place. We might find it tends to chase after all the little things, to be constantly moving about, from the present to the past to the future, in fact to rarely be still at all. Fortunately, the mind can be tamed, not by forcing it to stop or trying to make it.
Okay, so that's all I'm willing to play because I don't want to get slammed for a copyright, for copyright infringement. But this is so funny, and this only lasts, it lasts like 1 minute. Actually, I think it lasts just under 1 minute. But what it's talking about is that when you try, if you're trying too hard to meditate, and that is me, me. When I'm trying too hard to meditate, too hard to pray, too hard to concentrate, then, I'll start, and I'll close my eyes and I'll start, and my mind just starts going bing, 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 Yep, and Sylvia, that's exactly right. Sylvia says, I really hate that when it happens at church. I cannot tell you how many times that has happened to me. So I'll start running through the groceries that I need to pick up, or I'll start running through, whether my mom and dad need something, or I'll start running through, what has to happen next. So, so I am going to go back and listen to this. Yeah, and Betty says she does that when she's trying to fall asleep. Yes, I know, me too. And you start thinking of all these things. So, and I know I just got shorter, but I got shorter. I took my shoes off anyway because my feet are starting to hurt. But anyway, so. I highly encourage you to go back and listen to this. So it is, again, it's on your WW app, and it's called Monkey Mind. Start here, Monkey Mind. And it just tells you, how to start taking control of your mind, how to, I do that at meetings too, but how to start taking control of your mind and how to not let it bounce around, because I think the bouncing around is us trying too hard to make our minds like to force them to be quiet, to force our minds to be quiet, and then instead, they just end up bing, 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 all over everywhere. So what they want us to do, and this is perfect timing, this is perfect. Okay, so what they want us to do is to boost our mindfulness. So choose whether you'll try one meditation in the WW app or a 1 minute breathing session. So we are going to do a 1 minute breathing session together for this last minute of this chat. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start a clock, and we're just going to be quiet. We're just going to be quiet for 1 minute. So y'all can do that, right? Okay, let me get a sip of water. Y'all can be quiet for 1 minute, right? We're just going to be quiet. We're not going to make any noise. I'm not going to make any noise. I want you to close your eyes and be quiet for 1 minute. And I'm going to be breathing heavily. Nobody fall asleep, okay? Are y'all ready? Here goes our minute. And I do want you to close your eyes. I'm going to close my eyes too. Okay, ready? We're going to start breathing. Just breathe in and then breathe out. We're going to breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. One of the girls at our meeting, at our workshop, called it Smell the Roses. And blow out the candle. So we're gonna do that for 1 minute. Okay, everybody get ready and close your eyes. Okay, ready? And I'll tell you when we're done. Okay, go. Breathe in. Blow it out. Remember, smell the roses. And blow out the candle. And breathe in. And just relax. Smell the roses. Blow out the candle. Not time for one more. And we are done. Did everybody survive? Did everybody make it through? Nobody fell asleep, right? Nobody fell asleep in our 1 minute of tuning into the present. Okay, so everybody was present here for our workshop. We were just present in the moment for 1 minute, and we all survived it. So yay! Okay, your homework for this week is to plan one thing of something of meditation. So and it's funny because you all quit talking. Yeah, oh, and Rosie, your mom wasn't too easy for 1 minute. Yeah, and Loretta's relaxing down to her toes. So you, one thing, whether you're going to do the meditation app, the WW meditation app, whether you're going to listen to the monkey mind, and Carol says, no, that wasn't too bad. Too bad I'm not home alone. I understand. But you make a meditation plan. So this is your homework for this week. So mine was, what I'm going to try is leaving the TV off. And so far so good. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yep, so far so good. When I'm going to try it in the morning, and where it'll be at home. So I'm going to leave the TV off until I'm ready to focus on the weather. So that is when that I'm going to turn it back on. So okay, that is your homework for this week. Everybody tag me in it. If you tag me on Instagram, it's at IfYouHaveAnEgg. Here on the Facebook page, just tag at IfYouHaveAnEgg. If you tag me in our Facebook closed group, it is at Kelly Green Milligan. And if you tag me on Connect, it is at Scrap and Stamp 2. And if you comment on YouTube, just comment. Just tell me what your homework was so I can give you your Bravo sticker. And if you comment, if you just watch this on the blog, www.ifyouhaveanegg.com, then comment, and I'll also give you your Bravo sticker. So thank you everybody, and don't forget to do your homework. And don't forget, if you're watching this later on YouTube, please subscribe, order a spread shirt, yeah, or watch the next video. And we're gonna take a 2-second break so y'all can be in the moment for a second. Sherry missed the homework. What do you mean? No, the homework is just to do some kind of meditation, just something. So it can either be the monkey mind on the WW app, or like me, I'm gonna just leave the TV off and just be quiet and get my morning going before I sit down to watch TV, instead of letting it buzz around in the background. Okay, so we're gonna take a 2-second break, and then we're gonna do the Publix haul. And we need to go ahead and do that because some of the things are perishable and need to go back in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna take my drink. This is the end of the classroom portion. If you were just here for classroom, you are dismissed. And the rest of you that wanna see the Publix haul, what, Marlene, why? Shouldn't be any different than any other night, but hey. So the rest of you, if you want to hang out for the Publix haul, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna have my sip of water. So just a moment. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay, and we're back. So tonight was WW chat number 119. Is that right? Yes, 119. Tune into the present. So, oh, Sherry missed it because her grandson interrupted her. That's okay. Grandkids are okay. That's an okay excuse. But it was tune into the present, and that is to try and be, in the moment. So, and Carol says no Publix here, but a lot of these are available other places besides Publix. But because I was trying to be in the moment, and I'm trying to be cognizant of the fact that we have 1 week to get into the new showroom, and that we're not going to be home a whole lot, we're going to have to eat on the fly. That, I try to be in that moment. Namaste, whatever. Try to be in that moment while I was at the grocery store, and I tried not to get distracted. I tried not to wander off. Oh no, Loretta's air fryer died. That is so sad. So she bought one that's like an oven. It is so sad to me. But anyway, so I tried to be aware and in the moment during my grocery shopping this week, and just be aware of the fact that we're not going to be home a lot, and to not get distracted and wander down the aisles. So, okay, I have enough stuff that it's going to take us longer than 30 minutes to talk about all of this. So let's jump right in. Well, I didn't get a couple of things out. I did not get out the cucumbers or the baby carrots, because y'all know what cucumbers and baby carrots look like, right? Pretty sure you do. Okay, so let's just start over here. I did get the Lantana black bean hummus this week. The black bean hummus is 2 tablespoons is 1 smart point. And it's absolutely delicious. If you like black bean dip, like if you like that, you know, kind of Mexican dip, this is perfect for that. Perfect. But I got this to go with the carrots because it will last for a long time. You don't want to keep it out too long, but it will last, you know, for a long time if you put it in a little container and take it with the carrots, because we're going to be running a lot this week. But it's 2 tablespoons for 1 smart point instead of the other way around. A lot of times hummus is 1 tablespoon for 2 smart points. But that one's really, really good. I got some more of the Belgioso fresh mozzarella snacking cheese. I try to keep, oh, and Loretta wants to know what kind of air fryer that is. I have a Simple Living Products, here, I'll move that for a second. I have a Simple Living Products Digital XL, and I love it. And yes, Susie, it is 2 tablespoons for 1 smart point. And we have a Lantana buy one get one free coupon or offer. You can go over to the here on the If You Have an Egg page and scroll down and find it, or I think you can search and find it. But we do have a Lantana coupon that you can download for buy one get one. I think it's buy one get one. Hello April. But then I got some more of the Belgioso cheese. Yes, Carol, I usually get this at Costco, but it has been forever since I've been to Costco because we have not been home much at all. So this is, I don't know if you can see it through the packaging or not, but they're individual little packs, and there are 3 little mozzarella balls in each one of the packs. And so they stay fresh because they're in there, and it's 2 smart points for one of the little 3 packs of cheese. And it's Belgioso. They do have it at Costco as well. I went ahead and got some Activia strawberry yogurt. Alyssa loves this, and I do too. Even though they are 2 smart points for the 60-calorie kind, I do not have time to mix up funky yogurt flavors right now. So I went ahead and got some that was pre-made. I always get my staple Applegate Sunday bacon, uncured Sunday bacon. This is 1 smart point per slice. 2 slices is 2 smart points. Not like a lot of other bacon where it's 2. Okay, I'm missing something from April, so I'm gonna have to go back and read that. But anyway, but it's like a lot of other bacon is, if it's 1 smart point for 1 slice, it's 3 smart points for 2. This is just 2. It's 2 for 2, and it's really good. I don't know, it's got a good flavor. And this is the same, or it's very similar to the one that I get at Aldi, that is Appleton Farms, or to the kind that I get at Trader Joe's. But I got this. They have this at Kroger as well. This is a new kind of dressing that I've never tried, and I'll explain why I got it in a few minutes. But it is Marzetti Simply 60 red wine Italian vinaigrette, and I am super excited to try this, and I'll explain in a few minutes what I'm going to use it for. This one is 2 smart points for 2 tablespoons, but it's okay. And I don't know, and Kim, I don't know why it's called Sunday bacon, but it just is, and they're the only people that call it that. But I'll explain the dressing here in just a few minutes. So, April decided to stop her Weight Watchers right now, and if she joins again, she'll be back in the videos. Okay, well, you can come to the videos. You don't have to be a Weight Watchers member to come to the videos. April, we'd love to have you anyway. We'd love to have you here. And then I got, so because we're going to be in and out so much, I went ahead and got us some sandwich meat. So I got roasted turkey breast. 1 slice is 0 smart points. 2 slices is 1 smart point, but they're big slices. Look how big those are. And then I also got us some thin sliced honey ham. 2 ounces is 1 smart point. So I made us a good sized sandwich for dinner tonight with, you know, with those. And I got this for Alyssa, but I'm going to keep this in my back pocket. I'm going to remember this. Alyssa loves macaroni and cheese. So I got some Annie's real aged cheddar macaroni and cheese. And I got Annie's because it's made with organic pasta, and it makes me feel better that I'm giving my grandbaby, you know, Annie's pasta. But you just add water to this in the microwave, and it's 7 smart points, but that's not bad. Look how big this container is. So here's my head. Look how big this container is. It's pretty big. So 7 smart points, and it's dry. So this is something that you could keep in your desk at work, and instead of running out and getting a hamburger, you could just have some mac and cheese, and it's organic pasta. So that was super exciting. I also got this for Alyssa, but we keep these when we go camping. This is milk. and it's shelf stable, does not have to be in the refrigerator until you open it, and you're probably going to end up drinking the whole thing. But we keep this when we go camping if we're going to, you know, if I need to make cereal or whatever. But one of these containers is four Smart Points, which is not bad, you know, if you want some milk. You know, it is, let me see what size it is. It is an 8 fluid ounce container, but when we go camping, I'll use a half of one of these on some cereal if I want some wet cereal. But I got these for Elizabeth. This is a great way to A, portion out your milk, you know, if you want milk, and B, you don't have to refrigerate it, so unless you open it. So that is for her. And of course, because I went to Publix, I had to get some fluff, because you can never have too much fluff on hand, and it is 1 tablespoon is 1 Smart Point. And if you don't know what fluff is, or you don't know what to do with fluff, you need to go to the blog. It's www.IfYouHaveAnEgg.com and just search fluff, and you'll find a couple of recipes. But the Fluffer Nutter Bites are my favorite. Those are my absolute favorite. So that's a good thing to do with that. And even though eggs are 0 Smart Points now, I always keep egg whites on hand. Eggland's Best has a big carton, and it's not a ton of money. It's not cheap. You know, I don't want you to think that it's cheap, but it's not a ton of money. But I always keep egg whites on hand. I usually try to find the cage-free ones, but Publix didn't have them this time. And guess what I forgot to get? I totally forgot to grab some more of the fat-free ricotta. I cannot believe that I did that. But anyway, I do not usually keep these. I do not usually keep stuff like this. But when we were doing Points Plus, and I lost my weight on Points Plus and got to maintenance on, and got to go on Points Plus, but I used to eat an English muffin every single day. Well, I don't keep them because I get carried away. So I went ahead and bought some though. These are the Thomas. They are light 100 calorie multigrain English muffins. They're 3 Smart Points for 1, but I got these this time because I also found, and I have never seen this before, Kimes apple butter spread. It's no sugar added apple butter spread. I love apple butter. I have never seen no sugar added apple butter, and that makes it 1 tablespoon is 1 Smart Point. I had it this morning. It was delicious. So I had a 3 Smart Points and 1 Smart Point, and then an egg and some egg whites, and it was absolutely delicious. Then we have these. We keep all the time because we take them camping, and for the days that y'all have seen me pack a bag for when we just need to run and go. They're great with an apple. They're great with, well, that shows on the package, celery. So, you know, crackers, pretzel, celery, you know, on an apple, great. They are great on apple slices. And when we go camping, we take these with us like to Disney. We'll pack these in the bag, and then we'll split one, because 1 cup, so one of the cups that's in here, let me show you what they look like for anybody that has not seen a GIF to go. And they also have a natural one, and I noticed okay, Karen says try apple butter and cottage cheese. Whoa. No, thank you. No, thank you. And Janet, yes, I do need to visit Amish country. Yeah, I don't do cottage cheese, Karen, sorry. Ugh, that just gave me the willies to even think about it. But anyway, GIF to go. So we keep these, you know, all the time for camping and, you know, going to Disney. And at Disney, I turn my backpack around and I'll make a sandwich with it and split it. But one of these, so one of the GIF to go containers. Oh, and they do have chunky now. So I've never seen chunky before, but Publix this week had creamy natural, and chunky. But half of one is 4, so that's why I usually split it. You know, when we're at Disney, when I turn the backpack around and make our lunch, I'll split one of these between 2 people so that it's just 4. So it's just 4 points, and they're pretty creamy. I mean, so it spreads, you know, pretty easy. And instead of buying a jar of peanut butter, I'm gonna try. I've never tried this before. The Jif Whips, and yes, it's still real peanut butter, and yes, it's still quite expensive, quite pricey on the points. But 2 tablespoons is 5 Smart Points. And the kind of peanut butter that I use is, yes, you can too take backpacks in at Disney, Carla. You can take backpacks in. You just can't take those giant stroller things in. But yes, you can still take a backpack in. But anyway, 2 tablespoons is 5 smart points. 1 tablespoon is 2 smart points of the whips. So the kind of peanut butter that I eat, I usually eat Smart Balance. For 1 tablespoon, it's still 3 smart points. So anyway, I thought I'd try these, and I thought whips, you know, I don't know, maybe that might be easier to spread. Don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna try it. Okay, so I've got that. And if you've been with us very long, you know that I love these things. So, you know, I have a potato chip problem, but for some reason these, I guess because they're so big when you put them in the bowl, that I can stop at 1 serving of these. But the Chester's puff corn, you can find these at convenience stores. You can find them at gas stations a lot of times. You can find them at a lot of different places. But 45, and they're like $2. They're $1. Let me see. I used to say it on $2. Yeah, don't eat, Kelly. $2, only $2. 42 of them. 42 of these is 5 smart points. 42's huge. There are 4.5 servings in here. So if you can imagine a fourth of this bag in a bowl. So 42 of them for 5 smart points. But this is something that I can stop, you know, at a serving size. But I love Chester's cheese puffs. Love them. I'm not a huge tomato fan, but I do like these in what I'm going to show you I'm going to make here in a few minutes, or I'm going to show you in a few minutes. But these are Heavenly tomatoes, and they are Heavenly Villaggio Marzano tomatoes, and they are mini San Marzano tomatoes, authentic, and they are a product of Canada. So I am pronouncing this as if it's Italian, but apparently they are French. Anyway, oh yeah, and it's French up here. Les délicieux. Don't make fun of my French. God du paradis sous terre. Okay, anyway, something of the earth. Paradise of the earth. The delicious something paradise of the earth. But these I'm going to chop up and put into what I'm going to be making with this. And no, I'm not making it tonight because it'll be 9 o'clock when we get done. But I also like this kind if you cut them in half. And okay, I'm going to sidetrack a second. But if you cut those in half and put them in, apparently I didn't get this cleaned out last time. So if you cut those in half and then put them down in an egg poacher, so cut the tomato in half, put them, a couple of them in each of one of the egg holders, and then use the spray it with a little nonstick spray, and then break up the Belgioso cheese and put it on top of there and cook it in the air fryer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm not a huge tomato fan, but it just makes them, oh, they're so sweet. And then with the cheese on top, they're just really good like that. Okay, and I got some baby romaine, and this goes, and Debbie says, yes, you can bring food and drinks into Disney World. An exception to this rule is baby food in, and I'm assuming that's going to say glass jars. But yeah, backpacks are still okay. Anyway, but no, I think there's no more though of those big giant like wagon strollers, because people were getting kind of crazy with those. I mean, they were like this, I don't know, they were huge. I mean, it was, if you were the user of it, I'm sure it was great, but if you were trying to get around it, whoo, phew, those things were a pain. But anyway, so I got some baby romaine, and I'll show you, of course that's 0 points, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with it in just a few minutes, or what the thought is behind that. And Publix does have really good coffee. So if you're ever near a Publix, this one is the diner blend. So this one is just like you would get in a, that on Elf when he says it's just when she says it's just a crappy cup of coffee. That's what she's talking about, is the diner blend. And then I do like their espresso blend, and I will show you something with Publix pods. So I have this weird thing about throwing all this stuff away. And I'm a little bit of a hoarder when it comes to stuff like that. And of course I've picked one that's not gonna peel easy, but let me see if I can get a hold of it. Publix is the only coffee brand I know of, and if there are any other coffee brands that you know of, let me know. I'm gonna stick this like this so y'all can still see it. I'm talking about coffee. Oh man, come on. Anyway, they're recyclable. If I could get a hold of it. If I could get a hold of it without making the out of myself. Let me see if I can get another one. Anyway, the cups will come apart. So here we go. Maybe I can get the edge of this one. Anyway, they're not normally this hard. It's because I'm trying. It's because I'm trying to show you all live that they will come apart. So Publix is the only brand I know of that is like this, which is why I'm showing you this. And I'm going to knock all this off. But you just peel the top off. You peel the top off. And this part goes in the recycling. This part goes out in your garden. This part you just don't worry about because you're going to dig it up next year. But anyway, so that is pretty exciting about the Publix coffee. And these two flavors are really good. And they have some flavored coffees too. And they're usually a pretty good deal. So I went ahead and got a couple of those. And because I know we're going to be running. Ooh, Patty says VitaCup and Wegmans are recyclable. Okay, well, we don't have a Wegmans around here, but VitaCup, what is, explain VitaCup? What's different about that? Because I've never heard of that. But since we're going to be running so much, I grabbed a couple of these. This one is the Starkist Tuna Creations Bold. It's the Thai chili style. This one is 2 smart points for the packet, but it's because of the seasoning that it has in here. Because it has, sugar is the 4th ingredient. So that's why this one's 2 smart points, but it's delicious. You don't need anything else with it. Like you can just peel this one for 2 smart points. You can just peel the top off of it. You can just peel the top off of this and just eat it, you know, with a fork. You don't need anything else in this. So this one's really good. So I went ahead and got that one. It's 2, but a lot of the Tuna Creations are 1. So you just have to scan those. And of course, I got bananas. Always wash these. You know, people do weird things with their hands before they touch these. I know that you're only going to eat the inside, but you have to touch the outside to get to the inside, if you know what I mean. So always, always, always wash them. I use a fruit and vegetable wash. So yeah, so I use that. And Honey Crisp, I got the Honey Cubbies. Because they're a smaller apple, and Alyssa can eat this size. So if I help her get it started, she is more than happy to eat these. And she's a big enough girl now that you can like chew part of the peel off and then hand it to her, and she can eat a lot of the apple by herself because she's a big girl now. But anyway, so I got her some Honey Delicious Honey Cubbies, because you know Honey Delicious apples a lot of times are huge. You know, a lot of times they're just absolutely huge, and these are small. They're just the perfect size. Today, for one of my snacks today, because again I was over working at the kitchen center all day. Yeah, Barbara says thanks to me she washes her bananas. Please always wash them. Yeah, even though you're not eating the outside because you're touching the icky, you know, that was on the outside. But I had one of these and 2 string cheese, and it was perfect. And again, always wash those. Then I got some Publix salad olives, and those are 2, of course the bananas and the apples are 0 smart points. Hi Stacy. The olives, 2 tablespoons is 1 smart point. And I got some banana peppers, and the banana peppers are 0 smart points. I got these, and I already cheated and tried one. Oh my gosh, they were so good, so good. These are Yasos, and yes, Trader Joe's does have, Christy, Trader Joe's does have, that's the kind of fruit and veggie wash that I use too. It's awesome. But Yaso coffee chocolate chip, not just chocolate chip and not just coffee chocolate chip. Oh my gosh, 4 smart points. Absolutely delicious. This made me very happy last night when I got home and tired, and after I had dropped a cabinet on my knee. This made me very happy. 4 smart points. Absolutely delicious. And because they're individually wrapped, I ate 1, and that was it. I didn't go back and get any more. Yeah, Barbara, Publix. This was at the Publix at UT. So you're gonna have to go to that Publix. And if you go to that Publix, you have to send me a video of your buggy going down the buggy cart, because that's my favorite part of that store. And then this, John and I used to eat these all the time. This is a Palermo's Primo Thin pizza, the margarita style. This is just absolutely delicious boxed frozen pizza. A third of the pizza is 10 smart points, and a half of the pizza is 15. But these are delicious, and trust me, it is worth it. So instead of getting one slice of pizza for almost 10 points. You can have a third of this one for 10 points, or you can have half. And the pizza and I took it out just so I could keep this out, but the pizza goes almost to the outside of this box. And Barbara, Turkey Creek Publix should have them. But so you get half. Yeah, and my Christy warned you. She said to scan all the Yasso bars. Don't just take my word for it, because she said the different flavors have different points. But anyway, so half of this is 15. So that's a whole lot of pizza. Now it's a thin pizza. It's a thin one. Oh, and Jennifer says they like the cauliflower crust ones. Okay, let me show you two more things out of the freezer real quick. So Casey and I had tried, during one of the Egg Lady Labs, we had tried a Healthy Choice Power Bowl. But this brand, this is the Frontera brand, and Frontera, this brand, Popcorn Karen introduced me to this, but it was their squeezable sauce that she makes chicken or something with it. But this is the same brand, Frontera, and this is the chicken fajita bowl, and it's only 3 smart points for the whole thing. So you can't see inside the box. I don't know what it looks like inside of there yet. We will do another Egg Lady Labs and let you know how that one is. This one caught my eye because you can see everything. It's 6 smart points instead of 3, but look, you can see everything that's in there. And this one is Eating Well. And this one's chicken and wild rice stroganoff, so that seems just extra yummy to me. But we will do an Egg Lady Labs with those. But for our last couple of minutes, let me tell you what I was going to make with the things that I had pulled out and with that dressing. So I saw, and this is not from Publix, this is from Kroger, but we went, or when John and I got our pizza the other night, and Helen, I don't do a podcast because I don't know how to turn this into a podcast. And if anybody knows how to turn me talking into a podcast, let me know, because I would love to do that. And really that would be a natural progression, because I talk constantly. And Chris, the frozen meals, all of this came from Publix. So everything that we're talking about today came from Publix. But when John and I got our pizza the other night, I wanted a salad with it. And so I've been a little bit obsessed. It's getting to be that time of year again, when it'll be time to eat the big salads, like Elaine on Seinfeld used to eat. And so I got a Greek salad. And oh my gosh, it was so good. It was so good. I'm missing one ingredient because I completely forgot about it, even though I was so mindful. I was so, like in the moment at the grocery store, but I completely forgot it. But I'm going to recreate that Greek salad. So I got the baby romaine, and I got olives to go with it. And I'm going to put banana peppers and chickpeas. They had chickpeas on theirs, rinsed garbanzo beans, rinsed chickpeas in their salad, and it was delicious. They had chopped diced tomatoes in it, so I'm going to dice up some of these tomatoes. And the one ingredient that I'm missing is artichokes. So they also had artichokes in there, so I'm going to have to scoot by somewhere real quick tomorrow to pick up a can of artichokes, or a jar of artichokes. I'm trying to think now how they come. But anyway, so that I can make that. And then I'm going to use the red wine Italian on there for the dressing, and I might use some of the cheese, maybe, I don't know. And Chris, I'm pretty sure, if you don't have Publix, I'm pretty sure that they have it at they have those at Kroger too, at Kroger supermarket. So tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed, if we get done with the moving part for tomorrow, I'll be having my Greek salad made with baby romaine, olives, banana peppers, chickpeas that are not from Publix, tomatoes, the artichokes I'm going to have to grab, and, oh, Barbara says make sure they are packed in water. What happens if they're not packed in water? Just curious. And then I'm going to try my Simply 60 red wine Italian. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to be having this week. It's going to be another super busy week, because we seriously have to get moved into the kitchen center. Like we're supposed to be having a soft opening Saturday. Yeah, I haven't purchased any of our retail stuff yet. But anyway, so, I might put a hard-boiled egg in there, since I can hard boil eggs in the air fryer now. That's a thought. But anyway, okay, so I'm gonna let y'all go because I am ready to eat my dinner. And oh, I see. Okay, so Barbara and Sylvia have straightened me out. So the artichokes could also come in oil, and and so I need to buy them in water. Okay, yeah, get it. I get it. Yeah, thank you. Okay, Dusty, do you want to come say bye? Dusty has been working hard at the kitchen center all day long, like no naps. Like he was up the whole time watching me go back and forth. So he is pooped, and I am sure ready for bed. Come here, buddy. And after picking up samples all day, a 25-pound cockapoo. No, he's a 25 pounds. A 17-pound cockapoo feels heavy. But anyway, so y'all have an amazing week. Keep praying for us this week as we move, because it is going to be busy, and we've got a lot to do. And if you've got any kids that are not working right now that you want to send over to help us, that would be awesome. But if you're watching this later on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to watch the next video. And don't forget, you can grab one of these awesome t-shirts, spread shirt. So soft, like so super soft. And John's already washed a couple of them, and they held up great in the washer and the dryer. But anyway, y'all have a great week. Don't forget to do your homework, and I'll see you next week. Good night.